Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoo. The minions with me this evening are Adam,
Salutations!
Sora, who is currently running to grab food, so might not be able to say hello, but if she's able to say hello, this will be an opportunity for her to say it. She's still muted.
Hello.
We'll continue on to traveling exhibit Ka.
What's up?
And as it is a Friday, but not the first Friday of the week, and not a Friday where I have shit like a friend's birthday party that I had to go celebrate. Like last week, I'm the keeper for this evening, Sanguine. How are all of you doing tonight?
It's cold.
Yes,
Windy
I
and
love
cold.
it.
Yeah.
I have the window open. Or rather, it's not the window, it is my balcony door.
You're what now?
I have my balcony door open.
Oh.
Are you starting to get snow?
Oh, it snowed earlier this week.
It's supposed to snow this weekend, I think.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a whole bunch of snow in the Midwest area.
Yeah, we had it snow already earlier this week, and we're probably supposed to get more snow before too much longer. But yeah, should be good. I enjoy the snow, and I love the cold. So I currently have that balcony door open and my heat set just high enough that my pipes don't freeze and burst in my walls.
Well, I
You know-
mean, that's also. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say, it may be 80 degrees in here, but it actually feels really fucking nice.
Ooh. There you go. See? A nice, comfortable atmosphere.
Yeah.
Sanguine, it's been a while since I've asked. What's for dinner?
So dinner tonight, I haven't made it yet, but what I'm going to do is a nice, probably roast chicken 4-quarter that I'm going to finish up with some Thai chilies and a bit of fish sauce, couple other things, flavor it up nicely, serve it on a bowl of rice. Should be absolutely delicious. But last night was the real show because last night, as everyone in the US should know, was Thanksgiving.
Oh!
Yeah.
And because I currently live alone, so I don't have a large group of people to cook for, I just did a dinner that had all the Thanksgiving flavors that I need for my Thanksgiving meal, but was much smaller and easier to manage, but was still rather extravagant because I did charred mashed potatoes, then fresh baked bread. I had ground turkey that I seasoned up, and there's a Japanese dish known as chicken and cheese, which
Oh.
is think mozzarella sticks that are inside chicken. So it's mozzarella stuffed in chicken, then breaded up and deep fried, so that you get this absolutely delicious, meaty, cheesy bite of goodness. So
At
I
least,
did.
at least you're not eating a turducken from Supernatural.
Yep, I did that with minced turkey. So I seasoned that up, then formed it around the mozzarella, got it nice and set, dredged it up, breaded it up, and then threw it in the fryer. Got it golden fucking brown, and it was absolutely goddamn delicious. Had a bit of gravy as well, and then my veg for the evening was, well, one of them was a squash and the other was zucchini. I did roast zucchini and
Nice.
some wedges of roast buttercup squash.
Nice. The other day we went to Billy Sims barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the worst barbecue I've ever had in my life. And I hate sounding like a food snob, and I really am not one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But when you eat barbecue, right? You don't want your barbecue to be dry as sand.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be like melt in your mouth as soon as you bite it.
Well,
it's
hold on.
supposed to be juicy and tender.
Isn't there
and
some
this-
people who like a dry type of barbecue. But hold on, did you say eggplant is veg
I said zucchini.
or zucchini? Yeah, that's a veg?
Technically, it is a member of the squash family, and squashes are all fruits. But you treat it more like a veg than you do a fruit.
No. But yeah, dry barbecue.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Dry
It's like-
barbecue.
Like Arizona and such. Like desert people eat that stuff.
No, what they do is they do a dry rub barbecue, like Texas does dry rub
yeah.
barbecue.
But
But
this had to be. I had to drown it in sauce to even eat it.
Texas
was what
barbecue
pissed me off.
is dry rub. The barbecue isn't dry.
Right.
The Texas brisket should be absolutely just gushing
Melty.
when you cut it.
Like it should just be like it should melt the moment you start to eat it.
Yep, it should be juicy and tender and delicious. When it goes dry, that means that you overcook the ever-living shit out of it.
Where did you get this stuff so we can avoid it?
It was Billy Sims barbecue, and usually they're pretty good. Like I've never really had a problem with Billy Sims, but this time it was the worst experience with barbecue I've ever had. Like there's another place here in Oklahoma called Van's Barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
and it is so bad. Their burnt ends were the worst. They're like eating jelly. Like burnt ends are not supposed to be like hot dog cubes.
Well, there
Dog cubes? What?
is a dish that is called like hot dog burn ends, but yeah, it's its own thing.
No, but burnt ends is like the burnt end, like the crust, the cube of a brisket, like the back end of a
Oh,
brisket.
dude. Okay. So, oh man. So people like have that for like their appendages, or like their fingers. Wow.
So
Hot dog
burnt
fingers.
burnt ends are the really dark portions of anything smoked. So often you'll find burnt ends when it comes to brisket, but you can also get pork burnt ends.
Pork burnt ends are really good.
And then there's a version of burnt ends which are called hot dog or sausage burnt ends.
Should
are
I
gross.
be alarmed if my doctor says sausage burnt eggs?
You shouldn't be alarmed if your doctor says sausage burnt ends, unless he says this part of your body looks like sausage burnt ends, or
That's
if
when you
he
should be
says,
concerned.
looking at your test results, you really need to lay off the sausage burnt ends.
Oh yeah. Wow, it's just a vast difference then,
Either of those two comments you should be worried about. If your doc just goes, you know what, if you want really good sausage burnt ends, you should try this smokehouse. That's a good bit of advice.
But
That
he's
is not
looking at my
something that's
X-rays.
scary.
I don't know. I'm fucking. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's looking at your X-rays and getting hungry.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, that means your doctor is part cannibal, and
Oh,
you should be
shit.
concerned.
I should be. But proceed. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean
Oh, and since Sora's back, Sora, you can say hello because you didn't get the
Hello.
chance to say hello.
Sorry about that. I was in time. I thought I was just grabbing my dinner, and a parcel came at the same time, and I got very excited to open it up to make sure it was in one piece. So all good.
I swear, all of our streams were like food related in some way.
But yeah, sausage burnt ends can be absolutely delicious, but normal burnt ends should not taste like sausage burnt ends.
Or jelly, or like fatty jelly. That's what.
Yep.
This was.
Wait, fatty jelly. What is fatty? Wait, okay, never mind.
It
I don't
means
want
that
to know.
someone
No,
didn't
I don't wanna-
trim
no, I don't wanna
their
know.
brisket enough.
No,
Because if you
Sorry.
don't trim your brisket, then
that's
it ends up
That's not. You don't put that in a donut, though.
with a fatty cap on it.
It was basically like fat caps with fucking barbecue sauce on it.
Yep.
Oh.
It was bad.
Though there are some good meat jellies. Like there's a meat jelly that is typically served with a traditional Peking duck dinner, which is a duck jelly. It's very strange texture, but it tastes amazing.
Is it
Now-
like I think it's the French had something kind of
Yeah, they had
like duck
a series of pectinated jellied meats.
mhm.
Now I do like bacon jelly. Bacon jelly is fucking delicious. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Wait,
I love
what's
bacon jelly.
So
So
it is a jelly with bacon.
so you can make it any other. You can make it in a couple of different ways, but I've had it with jalapenos too.
Yep.
Oh my god, with a little bit of that spicy kick. Just
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Sanguine,
Yeah.
do you think this bacon jelly is something we can find on at that peninsula area, like a cherry bacon jelly?
yes,
Quite
you can
possibly.
make it.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, there's a decent chance that either the cheese shop or the
Your local Amish market might have some too.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he's stocking up in the peninsular area where we do our
Yeah.
camping trip.
Yeah, and they have like specialized cheese and stuff.
But yeah, they probably
Okay.
have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bacon jelly that you can find there.
I wouldn't, and yeah, and they because I guess they have cherry harvests out there. Yeah, they're very big on the cherry. So, okay, so yeah, I'm interested now.
Yeah, bacon jelly is one of the best things. That was like one of the best things.
It is very good.
And it depends on what you put it on too. Like if you can put it on like bagels,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Some buttered Texas toast,
Ooh, Texas
fantastic.
toast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Any thick toast is perfect.
this past year they enjoyed the apple bread that I made for the camping trip.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking delicious.
Apple bread can be. Oh, I love that. I like any fruit based breads.
Yep, the
Yes.
apple bread
Banana bread
was
is really delicious.
extremely appley because I packed in as much apple flavor as I possibly could.
Dude, there were chunks of apples in it.
Yep, what I did was, you know those apple chips that you can get?
Mhm.
So I crushed up a bunch of those apple chips and I put them to the side while I made the rest of my dough, which was I used apple juice rather than water or milk or cream or anything like that.
Apple juice is a really good idea.
Yep. And then I used that as the liquid, made the dough.
Applesauce.
As the dough was being made, I started to work in the crushed apple chips. So there would be these little chunks of the dried apple, which then slightly
Little chunks of apple
rehydrated,
throughout the
but
whole thing.
was still fairly just concentrated flavor because it didn't fully rehydrate, so it didn't dilute the flavor that much. Worked throughout the entire bread and then
Nice.
baked that up. Turned out absolutely beautiful. Served it with some cinnamon honey butter, and it was delicious.
Dude, really good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Now
yeah,
I think about it.
If you know what you're doing, yeah.
Well, that with ice cream probably would be fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah,
A nice hot slice of that loaf, cinnamon, ice
Mhm.
cream. Woo-hoo.
or the way that I do that would be instead of just serving up the bread normal, I would leave out a few slices and then I'd do French toast.
Ooh.
French toast a la mode.
I do love a good
So that
toast.
you get the cinnamon apple combination from the French toast, a nice big scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, with that custardy goodness of the bread when you make pain perdu.
Very nice.
Purdue.
Absolutely delicious. But shall we go on to other topics, or shall we linger on food a little bit longer?
Mm.
Go
Well,
ahead.
what kind of
You can.
topics?
Which one would you like to start first?
Well, there's a number of topics that I was thinking of because a lot has been happening recently. I figured since we have a Canadian on, there's all the murmuring about like half of fucking Canada debating whether they want to leave Canada.
Yeah, what do
It'll
you think,
never
Cole?
happen. Quebec has been trying for I don't know how many decades to do this bullshit. It won't happen. It's
Yeah, Quebec has
And I-
been trying. Now Quebec is instead going, yeah, fucking leave to
Hold on,
everyone
hold
else
on.
that is trying to
Hold
go.
on, hold on. If I recall correctly, Quebec is the center of the mass of Canadistan, right?
east.
East.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably think they are the center.
Well, I
but-
mean, it's eastern center, but it's not like a coastal province, right?
It has some waters.
Yeah,
It
coastal.
wouldn't. We wouldn't consider it a maritime province. No.
Okay. I don't know. I've seen a lot of the western area and the eastern area saying they want to be Americans.
Well, it's effectively from the middle to the west is currently going, you know what? Fuck Ontario. And I would
Statehood.
agree that it would be completely impossible if it was just one or two, Sora.
But
but-
are they pro or anti-slave? That's the question.
That hasn't mattered in a substantial amount of time, thankfully.
But
Yeah, if it was just one or two, I would absolutely agree that the chance of it is virtually nil. The fact that it's so much of Canada, and it is so much of Canada going, well, we could go completely on our own, or we already do a shit ton of business with the US. What if we became a territory?
Yeah, it's not going to happen. You can't. What are you going to do with your health care? What are you going to do with your taxes? What are you going to do with um, resources like energy, natural gas, anything that might be going through? Nah.
Well, with
welcome to the
the
US.
question of healthcare and that, you could go for territory and then manage it with territorial taxes, because territories do have an element of freedom. And the goods, it would just be trading them as per usual. Just then they would be able to have an easier time trading with the US, and they could still trade with Canada, just it would be on their terms rather than terms dictated to them.
The real question would be when you can start switching over the dollar reduce and get that new paper currency.
But I do find it fascinating that so much of Canada is going, you know what, fuck Ontario.
I understand from that sentiment because when you look at how many votes each province gets, the farther west you get, right, to represent the population in Ottawa, right? It's and how much Ottawa and even Quebec get in relation, right? It is a fuck yourself, Ottawa, because you are highly underrepresented your voice. So like for I can't remember, have to Google how much is in BC, but for the amount of the population I think it's like a couple of seats, kind of thing, and it's a couple of votes, and it's okay. So whatever decision is made will never be, it's never reflective, right? So, from that point of view, I understand people wanting to say, well, we're not being heard. Nothing matters. The votes don't count. It's not how the system is. They don't. No one
Welcome
is
to the
wanting
welcome to the
to do voting
U.S.
reform. So, m- I understand where the sentiment's coming from, but practicality is not anytime soon.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that it is definitely going to happen. I'm saying that the sentiment seems to be growing, which is interesting. And it is something that, while unlikely with the number of different areas talking about it, it would be something that even if they did split and decide to go on their own, they would have enough diversity of their economy to actually be a functional nation.
Yeah. And
Because
honestly,
they have the resources, they have trade routes, they would have coastal, because they're including coastal provinces that are also debating, do we really want to be part of Canada?
So they're
Which,
just annexing themselves, or they wanted to annex themselves?
well, one of the things that they're debating is, so they have a couple different routes. If they do separate, they could either just become their own confederation,
Mm-hmm.
or they could pursue territory and or state status with the US.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that argue either way, and there's just some people that are going, well, if we say that we're going to separate enough, it seemed to get Ontario, or it seemed to get Quebec shit that they were given concessions. Maybe we can be given concessions enough to stay. So there's the power play angle, there's their own confederation, and then there's territory / statehood.
I'm all for statehood. Join the cause. Join the union.
Come on, brother, join the union.
Yeah.
I just had a
Become the
Warhammer 40K
51st
reference.
through, let's see, how many different provinces are currently talking about? It's 6, right? Or is it up to 7?
6 or 7.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Well, I'll take that and not the demonic Sixers. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I
And-
hate. What is that supposed to be?
Yeah, I agree, Jay Blizza.
Oh, wait,
I
what?
hate at Ottawa, but don't be tarded, man. It's not gonna.
The funny thing, though, about it is also that Quebec is now going, yeah, you guys leave. Because if that did happen, then they would get what they wanted anyways, which is more power over what remains.
In the words of the great Buff. Ah, geez, them snowbacks are trying to get their own sovereignty.
But it'll be interesting to see how everything plays out, whether they're actually going to get concessions, whether they're going to try to pursue it, or what's going to happen.
Take his thing and twist it.
Well, funnily enough, mind you, I haven't exactly been like paying attention to the news in the last couple of weeks, but
The gas.
I know.
How
I'm
dare.
terrible. I'm a terrible citizen. But we have the news playing on all the time at work, so we, kind of pay attention to it. And I haven't really heard anything, so it would be fun if they kind of become a little bit more mainstream, just to hear talking points. But I don't think that's something that they're ever going to advertise.
Well, there's been, I'm trying to remember, I think it was
Exactly, Blizza. Just want the oil pipeline to work.
Alberta wanted to bring the vote and has the petition signatures needed for it.
Hey there, hi there, hold
Last
there, bud.
things that I heard about it.
You're a bunch of hosers, eh? I'm sorry, that was a horrible Canadian accent.
And yeah, that's what a lot of people want. They want the pipelines, which
Trump
as,
started to do back in 2016.
which has a power play of
Hold on, wait,
give it to
that-
us,
that
stop
accent again?
fucking with us, or we're gone. It's a fun way of going about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably will.
But yeah, it's definitely interesting that there's so many different parts of Canada now going, should we just separate?
They're getting separated. Da-na-na-na.
Because it used to just be Quebec. Quebec
Mhm.
was the only one that was making the show of, well, we're going to separate. We're going to separate. We're going to separate. The fact that a lot of the shit that they changed is now shit that the other parts of Canada are going, well, they set these rules. We could make a go of
I
separating.
dare Harry.
Right?
Very sad.
At least she waited until after Thanksgiving, Harry.
It is almost December. We brought out the decorations to start decorating for Monday at work. So as far as I'm concerned, it's Christmas.
She waited until Black Friday.
That's racist.
Hey, it's your thing.
It wasn't named Black Friday because of the riots.
It's a joke.
Did anybody go and try and storm a shop this morning?
I haven't tried to do anything Black Friday related other than like online sales in ages.
Is there even? I thought that was like Blue Monday or something like that.
Well, there's Cyber Monday, which is all the tech stuff
Yeah.
goes on sale on Monday,
Mhm.
but a lot of non-tech goods get
There's
Black
been very
Friday
good deals lately this
sales.
year
Yeah.
that I've seen.
There's a lot of non-tech goods that get Black Friday sales, and then all tech-related goods tend to get Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
But it's been
So
but
if you're
it's like
buying a new computer, Cyber Monday tends to be the one to go for. Or if buying computer parts, Cyber Monday. Whereas if you're buying like dishes, you do the Black Friday.
Dishes, cookware,
Yep.
all that junk.
Like the fine china.
Books.
Okay. I'm sorry, Sora. What were you saying?
sorry, you caught me chewing. The
That is
nowadays
what you usually get
it's
caught
like
doing.
sorry, chewing my dinner, crunching my dinner. I was gonna say this. It's been like Black Friday week for the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
All my like I have a dedicated email for like shopping accounts and stuff, right? So you get like your coupons and shit. So in one place,
Clever. That's
and
clever.
it's just it's overwhelmed with sales. Some not as good as others, and it's like, okay, well, there's no point in doing Black Friday if
Well,
you're going
okay.
to wake up early because there's nothing. Everything is online nowadays, which is
No,
helpful, but
I heard that. I heard that. Actually, does any of that like funnel towards like your phone app? Like if you have if you purchase it and you run it through the app, you get like a discount type of thing.
oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't know if I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool.
Oh,
Is that
shit.
like a
Nah,
like
but I don't want
what?
to turn you into a whole new avenue of. I mean, if you're
of
getting
spending money? Yeah,
emails, yeah,
I don't need that. Thank you.
stay away from that. Shit.
I wonder if that even exists because Canada is extremely late, like adopter of like e-commerce. Compared, like I remember ordering stuff in high school online from Charlotte Russe, which is like a fast fashion store from the States. I don't even know if it still exists. This was
It
before
does, but
Forever
not very
21
much.
ever came up here. And I used to like get all these cute like graphic tees that I would never find here when I was in high school. At the time, there was like no taxes to like I never got import duties. Oh, those were the beautiful, beautiful 2000s.
Mhm.
Like what I
And
was talking about earlier, I miss those times.
me too. Okay, buying stuff from Canada from the States, and it would come in a couple of days. Now,
That was
I
before
couldn't
online
return
shopping
them.
was ubiquitous for me.
Uh, you couldn't return because, like, I would have had to pay customs, like, from Canadian customs. But like that was fine because,
Mhm.
it's T-shirts, whatever. Oh, that was wonderful. Canadian stores did not really have. There was nowhere you could buy stuff online like that. Maybe the
Mhm.
Bay was starting to be a little bit more e-commerce, but for like the small shops, if they had an online presence, because of the cost of Canada Post, shipping was ridiculous.
I still absolutely hate one of the reasons why shipping is as expensive as it is for the US and Canada.
Mm.
One of the reasons why. And this is also, you've probably noticed that getting shit sent from like China is often cheaper than getting shit sent from the US or
Oh yeah.
even another part of Canada.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Some Something
And
stupid,
it's
I'm sure.
developed nations are subsidizing developing nations when it comes to shipping.
Oh,
So every
great.
shipment is more expensive when it is from a developed nation to a developed nation. Everything is cheaper when it is from a developing nation to a developed nation or to another developing nation. And it's even cheaper when it is from a developed nation to a developing nation. So the most expensive is developed to developed. And we've been subsidizing this for decades. This includes China for some fucking reason. I'm of a mind that if you start developing a space program, you should no longer qualify.
Yeah, that's such bullshit. That makes me infuriated. Blizz is saying, won't ship to Canada because disabled would need French also. Would it? I guess so. Yeah, because if it's it's food, right? Maybe. So I can pop down. I was thinking of ordering shipment to because I can pick it up from a mail service across the border, usually in Point Roberts. So I was thinking of ordering there, except that they are very strict about like food stuffs, and obviously it'll be clear what it is, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
um, that's a
Hmm.
way to kind of circumvent not getting shipments. You send it to a PO box or like a parcel service.
Mhm.
Um, but then you have to declare it on the way back in the Canadian border, but like going across. The Americans, they're chill. What are you doing? I'm picking up a parcel. It's a kilometer down the road. Great. What's the name of the place? This is the name of the place. Excellent. How long do you think you'll be staying? Maybe an hour or so. I want to go grab a bite to eat. There's like
Mm-hmm.
2 places to eat there. Okay, great. Come back.
Luna, your
Who are you?
Canadian is
Where do you
showing.
live? Why did you leave the country? I'm not gonna let you in the country. What are you doing out today? It's a Saturday. Oh, so you don't have work? I fucking hate the Canadian Border Patrol people.
The thing I like about it is the fact that she has the Santa Claus image. So when she's like, "Oh, I'm just here to have a bite to eat," and it's like you see the if you
Yeah.
saw the Santa Claus saying, "Oh yeah, I'm just here to have a sandwich," and it's like, "Oh okay, wow." Here you go. Just hang out for a little bit. That's okay.
Sora, your Canadian accent was really coming through this last little rant that you did.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know how much of this is Canadian though, so sorry.
I do like how
No,
the
you're fine. I was
Canadian-
just like, I could really tell.
I do like how the Canadian Border Patrol almost got to Gestapo level questioning there.
Yeah, but
They are like that though.
it was
It's
easy.
not even an exaggeration. You have no idea.
So is
But
the
it was
Salvation
like-
Army.
Mean.
But it was easily distracted with a few questions. That's the beauty part of it. It's like the SS squad was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Go ahead."
I mean,
Jeff-
okay, it's Point fucking Roberts. What are you gonna do? There's nothing there. You're surrounded by water and the Canadian border. What am I gonna do? Swim across to Seattle?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Are there geese? Because those.
So of course the American side is just like, okay, it's chill. That border is probably the nicest border to ever work because you have people like literally will cross across the border because there's like I don't know. I hope it's still there. There's an international grocery store there,
Mhm.
and they have people who are like living in Canada working there, and the locals who are working there. And some people used to cross, like literally just walk across the border to go to work. And you have you as you drive up to the crossing, it's very nice. It's one of the best places. You never wait more than like literally one car in front of you. It's of course because there's nowhere to go once you
Mhm.
drive. What are you going to drive into the ocean? Anyway. So you get there, you have all these rows of like townhouses and like mid-rises and homes, and suddenly, bang! There's
It's
the border.
It's like her accent's like a touch of British in it. Just a Scotia British in there. It's not thick, like it's not real thick. You could if you don't know what you're listening for, you won't recognize it. But it's right there. Like sometimes I will have my Oklahoma accent come through when I'm upset or if I'm ranting about something. Sometimes it'll come through, but I really don't have accents like that. I can understand accents pretty well.
You got
Yay.
British out of that?
But it is funny that the Canadians are the harsher group when it comes to crossing the border currently
I was once
between the
told.
US and Canada.
All these British crossing the border.
That's why we call them snow Mexicans.
Yeah, instead of shoot them crossing. I'm just trying to go home, man. Shut the fuck up! What did I say?
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh, and they
You
do
work for
start
the
with
snow Mexican cartel, Canadian cartels.
My favorite is when you have like a random Quebecer who's working on the West Coast and they start at you in French. And of course, I will answer in English because I left my French back in high school when I left high school. And it's not strong. It's not there at all. And they get so pissy at you. And I'm like, first of all, sir,
It's
or
like
ma'am,
snobbish. They're like snobbish
it's
about
the
it.
East Coast, specifically BC. Nobody here speaks French anymore. Like we learned it in school. You can stop learning it by grade 10. Like and then the level of people that are learning it, it is not the same level as if you were in like Ontario, I suppose, or definitely obviously Quebec, not at all, or in the Maritimes because I think they have some more French enclaves there. But
the
anyway,
Maritimes.
so for here, you're not going to have people who went through the public system that know French unless their background is French or they went into language.
It's French speaking Northern Americans
Okay,
who
hold
are
on.
owned by the British Crown.
Hold on. So what if you're trying to find a lady out there in French Quebec or maybe the Maritimes? Well, what is there prospects out there?
I wouldn't know. I have never gone lady hunting on the East Coast. I'm sure there is.
Why does that sound like crab fishing? Like
Put a little I don't know, maple candy in a little trap. Lure them out in the water.
That's not making anybody.
I don't know. Go,
You know what?
during
Ah,
the Bonhomme Festival or
I'm sticking over here in Chicago. You know what? Good old you. Oh no. Sprinkling.
good old Windy City.
Yeah. Sprinkling maple syrup on a crab. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, steam.
anyone else slightly concerned that the thing that he went for while talking about dating was crabs?
I didn't say crabs.
You said crab
You said
fishing.
crab fishing.
He was
You
definitely crab fishing.
absolutely went to crabs.
No, I said okay. No, wait. Did I?
You
No,
said
wait.
crab fishing. That is crabs.
Okay.
Yeah, well, after the first couple of times, you just start lighting one on fire and they jump over.
Yeah, I listened to you say it like 3 times. The first time I was going, okay,
Crabs in the
I'm
bucket.
gonna let it pass. I'll be
Yay!
nice.
I like that song.
And then
Oh,
you just
no.
kept on going back to it's crab fishing. It's crab, and I'm going. What? Stop saying crabs when talking about romantic endeavors.
Hey, you know what? Could have. It could be romantic with crabs. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Do you know why pubic lice is different than head lice?
Ah,
I don't know.
oh, jeez.
They live down south. I don't know.
So, when you look at head lice, the type of lice that is the most related to head lice are like chimpanzee lice and bonobo lice. They're lice for very human-like animals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the closest relative to pubic lice?
I don't know. Ticks?
Oh, ticks.
Gorillas. Gorilla lice.
Oh,
Which that means one of 2 possible things.
no, do not.
Oh no.
For the gross part, please.
After human hair had been restricted to the 2 islands of on the head and then towards the genitals. The more polite one is that someone slept on a lice-infested gorilla fur.
Mm-hmm.
The other is that they bumped their patch of hair against gorilla hair that was lice infested in other ways.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the reason why pubic lice is very different. It is related to gorilla lice rather than head lice.
Yeah, I understand.
Yep. They are
I
different
saw that where that was going.
sort of insect. Because yeah, the head lice, if pubic lice looks like crabs, then head lice looks like lobster.
All right.
Dude.
Who wants to eat seafood?
What the fuck? Yeah,
Yep.
what the shit? I don't.
Oh Jesus.
Dude, if you see any lobster or crabs in your fucking crotch, yeah. go
Who's
to the
looking
doctor.
that close to find out what they look like?
I don't know.
Oh, it's
But
part
you know
of
who are
taxonomy.
cute though? Have you ever seen like
Oh no.
fleas? Fleas are very cute.
We're talking about lice and crabs and what they look like.
Hmm?
You would not look that close at it.
The fleas are
You're
very,
weird.
very cute.
If you're going for taxonomic descriptions, yeah, you would absolutely look that close at it.
Hold
Lizzo,
on.
your attention span is a goldfish. It's okay.
Sora Luna, do you like flea circus and all that? Like the concept?
The idea is kind of cute, but
Yeah.
if you look, it's just their shape, and they look goofy. Also, my old dog who passed away, Leo, many years ago. He only had one flea in his whole entire life, and it was ginormous. We actually managed to preserve it for many years until it basically disintegrated to dust. It
Aw.
was
Wait,
very amazing.
hold on. How did you preserve it?
But we had it basically in a glass locket. It was
Did-
dry.
Wait,
Am I
It
am I
died, and
am I
it had
supposed to be
it
concerned?
dehydrated.
Why am I
hold on.
concerned
Did you
about this?
capture it? Did you capture it while
It was on the
before your
dog.
dog passed? Okay, yeah,
No,
no.
it was on the dog. Oh no, the dog was young. He was at the time he was still like a young dog, not just out of puppyhood. But
And
this
then you
was like
captured the
many
flea.
years ago, and he only ever had one flea on him because he had the treatments and stuff. Like they don't survive, right? On the
Right.
dogs.
I really hate the fact that I'm staring at the Santa image and I feel like I'm talking to the Santa. But so you captured the flea while your dog was still alive
And we
um
kept it.
and you kept it.
Yeah.
How long did you keep the How long did you keep the flea?
Well, it was dead, so until it literally disintegrated, there was nothing left of it.
Oh
After a
my
good
god.
decade, it was just dust. It just fell apart.
Sanguine, please say something so I can not look at Santa Claus talking to me.
So I think they're cute, their shape and everything. So I have no problems with them.
Oh my god.
Wow.
See,
Okay
I was
then.
half expecting you to say that it was water bears or something like that.
Dude, water bears in my eyes. Wow. Well, I mean, it's half and half because it's one, you kept the flea in a container until it disintegrated, but the second half is, why am I looking at a Santa Claus and hearing Sora Luna um, respond, and I'm looking at it like I'm talking to Santa Claus. Um, it's disturbing,
Uh,
but I'd much
So you're
More
rather.
that we
cognitive
did not need to know
dissonance.
about.
Well, I mean, because normally Sora has a different icon,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a little different. You know, uh,
What, creepy Santa?
no, she has her.
Look how pretty this is jolly sweet. Look at the cherry red cheeks.
So, because it was brought up in chat, the difference between Goof and Goofy,
Yeah.
you guys must have been very concerned when the Goof Troop movie came out up there.
Okay, Canadian prison slang has. Okay, I actually have to look this up because I don't actually know everything about Canadian prison slang. That'd be hilarious. Hold on.
Yeah, Goofy's fine, but what about the Goof Troop?
Oh, yeah, Goofy
Because
and
the
his son.
group that is with Goofy, the Disney character, is often called the Goof
Oh,
Troop.
it's like Chomo.
Yeah.
Chomo. Oh no.
Okay,
Goof
what the
means
fuck is a chomo?
Chomo. A
Uh,
person that likes
Bad
kids
touch.
way too fucking much.
Yeah.
Wait, a person who likes too much? What is that
Who
like?
likes
Child.
kids way too fucking much.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
goof troop would probably be 10 if there was like 10 of them.
Like I said, you guys must have been concerned when the new movie, Goof Troop, was announced.
Well,
I do love that we learn something new every day.
You know, some things you don't want to learn.
no, you gotta
Well,
strive to learn. You might not
listen,
like it.
slang is fascinating. It's like, okay, now we know that maybe in certain areas, be careful to say that, and if you remember it, great. If you don't, oh well.
Good luck.
Hey,
Yeah.
if there's a
Yeah.
new flora that is now spawning all over the place, wouldn't you want to know about it? I think so.
Like,
Learning new
also,
things.
Since you're being freaked out by Santa, I will find something else for you.
No.
Here. This is a another kind old man to make you feel better.
But yeah, like I said, That was always the thing that after finding out that that was Canadian slang, just made me go, the Goof Troop show, the Goof Troop movie.
What the
You guys
fuck
must have been
is that?
very concerned.
Hold on, wait. First off, hold
Do you
on.
not remember the Goof Troop show and movie?
I'm talking about Sora. First off, what does she say as a kind old man?
That is not
that-
a kind old man.
That cut.
What are you talking about? He's the Easter Bunny. He's here to make children laugh and
Second off,
and
look at
find
this
his
guy.
hidden chocolate eggs.
He has a square head and a little bunny mask. That doesn't cover
He's
his
definitely part of a Goof Troop up there.
God damn it.
mask. Fucking, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sanguine. Sora was distracting us with her goofiness in terms of her profile. You know what? You might as well just put it back to Santa Claus.
Okay, putting it back to Santa. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Ugh.
At least Santa just steals your cookies, not your innocence.
No. This guy steals my sleep. I'm gonna go and
Steal
cry
my
myself.
dignity.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't look like that. I have
No.
hair. What
Or,
the fuck? dude?
Luna, have you seen the Has Been Hotel season 2 yet?
I have not seen any of Has Been Hotel. I've
It
never
is-
watched it.
You have to, if you, how do I describe it? It's like, it's a musical, but like it's an animated musical. Not really like a
Is it like a Disney movie? You know how they have random musical segments, kind of thing.
There's random musical segments in good moments, in the proper moments to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a
And-
musical.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
Opera is the one that is music throughout.
Yeah.
It's an opera of sorts. It's an animated opera, but it's told in a fantastic. Okay, so the premise of this story is the redemption arc for sinners. Basically, it's trying to get sinners to get back into heaven, or to get into heaven.
Mhm.
And there's a bunch of characters. You got demon characters. You've got Charlie, who's the main character. She's the daughter of Lucifer. She's trying to get her sinners. She's trying to get her people to become good. She's dating an angel. She doesn't know she's an angel yet, but you find that out later. She's
Spoiler.
This is not for children, is it?
no, absolutely not. This is very R-rated.
Okay.
Very heavy language in this show. Lots of words fuck going on. Innuendos, like there's a character named Angel Dust who's a male porn star and very gay. But he's like the second best character in the entire show. There's a few villains called the V's. They're media overlords basically.
I'm just looking at the art style. It's interesting.
It's very good art style. The Vizzy Pop did really well with it when she first came out with it. The pilot came out back in 2019, 2018, 2019.
It is Invader Zim style-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not exactly that, but look at the characters
color
and then look at the
palette.
tolls
Yeah.
from
They're-
Invader Zim.
Currently my favorite character is Vox. He's the one with the TV on his head.
Mhm.
Characters. Oh.
And the reason that he has a TV on his head is if you watch it, you'll find out. All the characters have really fucked up backstories.
Ooh, yeah, that's fun. I like that. The Vox guy. The art's
Yeah,
fun.
Vox
I
is
really
fun.
like this art style.
And they're all very villain coded, like Disney villain coded,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Oh,
Back
Lone Wolf and Cub is a classic. Sorry, just responding to chat.
You're good. if I can tell you what it actually reminds me of, hang on. It doesn't really remind me of anything that I've watched per se.
It almost has. Is it like Samurai Jack kind of coloring? Hold on.
It
I
has a
never
very
really
Samurai
watched
Jack
that.
style.
But I just remember because it was like
Oh
I
no,
just
no, no! It reminds me more of fucking
no, not
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage. Yeah, no, Samurai. It's a different type of stylistic art.
I still say the one that it's the most like to my mind is Invader Zim.
Yeah, Invader Zim is the most accurate. But in my mind, to a cartoon I've watched, and the way that it works to me is it's very Courage the Cowardly Dog esque.
I have to see. I haven't seen Courage in a very long time.
Because Courage is more simplistic
Yeah.
for the most part. Not always, because you have the Return the Slab, but
Oh, and everybody knows that one.
yeah. And then you have the one that creeped everyone out, the hyper-realistic character
Mm-hmm.
that just randomly popped up in an episode and then was never mentioned again.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. I always hated it. I did that way too well.
But there's a lot of really good classics. And I do want more styles of animation and animation again, rather than just Cal Arts. And more Cal Arts. And did we mention Cal Arts?
Yeah, it's just I think it's also because I no longer have like proper TV, like cable and stuff, but I have no idea what kind of
What? I
shows
know
kids
Canada may have different
watch.
shows than the US. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of crossover. I got the DVDs box set of Reboot. That was my old time favorite. I loved that so much growing up.
I'm trying to
Reboot
figure out.
was that good bad that Beast Wars was?
Yeah, but I feel like the animation was much smoother than Beast Wars, from what I remember.
It was, but there were still those moments that kind of made your eyes want to bleed.
Eh, weak sauce.
Did you ever watch the YouTube cartoon Salad Fingers?
Yep.
I remember it from the school, but I never sought it out. But I
It kind
remember
of has
the
that
clothes.
vibe to it to me.
Hmm.
Salad
Uh,
Fingers was the first
Is that the
YouTube
rust?
horror
That's the Rusty
series.
Spoon guy, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Rusty Spoons.
Good night. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Have a good one, man. But yeah, there's been a lot of strange things going on in the news recently.
Oh, do you want to move on to your schemes? Oh my god, I can't speak. Your schemes.
Well, should I combine the schemes and Somalis, or should I just go for schemes first and use the other bit as the transition between schemes and Somalis?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, wait. There's schemes, and then are there Somali schemes or?
Yes, there are.
Oh, whoa, okay, all right.
So there's a bunch of things that have been happening. There's unfortunately the 2 National Guard members that were killed in
I
the
heard about that. Yeah.
shooting, which fucked up. Guy was brought in as one of the people that supposedly helped out during the GWAT, the Global War on Terror,
Mm-hmm.
and then decided to kill 2 National Guardsmen in DC. Fucked up shit.
Hmm.
There's. Oh, hello, Johnny. How goes?
Hi, Johnny.
There was the plot not terribly long ago by a number of Muslims in Dearborn, if I remember correctly, where they were planning on doing a mass fatality incident during Halloween. Did you guys hear about that one?
No. What the heck? What were
Yeah,
what were they planning?
Oh, they were planning on going out and just killing kids and families that were participating in Halloween celebrations.
Oh, fantastic.
Because Halloween was effectively demonic and against Allah.
Yeah, and of course, and the country that celebrates that stuff, because why the fuck wouldn't it?
Yep.
I think we really need to start kicking all these fuckers out of this country. I swear to God.
I mean, it's the best idea. You move into a country that practices stuff that you don't approve of,
And
then,
why stay? And the thing is why the fuck stay here?
Yep.
Why? If you don't like this country, why the fuck stay here?
Hmm?
Stop trying to turn it into the country that you fucking left.
Well, that's the thing. You eventually, they'll start seeing your way, and then,
It just fucking bothers me that all the time we see this all the time, and these fucking people, they'll have their flags, they'll be burning the American flag all the time. They'll be like,
Mhm.
blah, 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 American bad, blah, 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 American bad. Get the fuck out of
And leave.
here!
Yeah, I know. Go.
Like,
No
we
one's
don't
holding you
fucking
here
want you
against-
either.
Against your will.
Yep.
Like, the door's fucking wide open. You're free to fucking leave.
And hey, Camel, how goes? If either Johnny or Camel want the link, let me know. I can shoot you guys the link.
Like, no, I'm being serious here. Like, if
Hi, Camel.
if you hate this fucking country so to your core so fucking much, the door is wide fucking open. Just get the fuck out. We're not keeping you against your fucking will.
Yeah, and it's infuriating because it just keeps on happening. And
I know.
Again, it's not everyone. I
But a
have
lot
to
of
throw
them
out
are.
the not all. But it's getting to be enough. And the ones that are
Exactly,
doing
Johnny.
that type of
Exactly.
shit, they're the ones that give the ones that aren't doing that shit a bad name.
And,
So
and,
the
I,
people
and those people
that should
those
be
people will agree with me on that situation. If you don't like this country, if you are not here to make your life better and want to make everybody else around you fucking miserable, you go too.
Mm-hmm. And the people that should most want those people gone are the ones that get caught in the backlash.
Mm-hmm.
That are made to look bad because now suddenly they have to go, I'm not one of the crazy ones.
And as long as you don't join up with them and do what they're doing, stay
Or
out
give
of it.
them smoke screen. Yeah.
Like, stay
Don't
out of
give
their
them-
situation.
Don't give them a smoke screen. Don't join them. Do what everyone should be doing, which is that's fucked up. They need to be dealt with. And if you find out about it, help get it dealt with, then no one's going to have an issue with you. The
And I know
problem
that
is
there's
that it
I know
happens
there's a
enough.
whole bunch of Hispanics, there's a whole bunch of, Israeli, there's a whole bunch of Islamic people here in this country who love it.
Yep.
They absolutely love it. And I give them all of the respect that they deserve. But if you come over here and you start acting foolish, you start joining in on the riots, you start burning the flag in effigy, you start destroying cars, stopping traffic, and other shit like that, get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
dude, Sanguine, I don't know where you found this Kyle person, but Jesus, like he has some very adversive statements.
But I'm not wrong,
Wow.
am I?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're wrong or not. I mean, I kind of agree with you. But... Holy shit!
I'm very vocal about this shit.
No shit. I agree. What the fuck?
And I'm not being racist about it either. I'm actually being like, I'm saying, if you're gonna destroy this, if you're gonna sit here and destroy this country because of where you came from and you're where nobody is falling to your ideals,
Mm-hmm.
it's not your country is not the center of the universe that you've been taught growing up.
Yep. And to my mind, it's Teddy Roosevelt had the right of it back when he was ranting and railing against the hyphenated American, and it's to our pain and shame that he somehow did not win the argument, because then we got perhaps the most racist president that we've ever had, and that includes presidents that actually own slaves.
Barack Obama.
Woodrow Wilson.
Oh yeah, Woodrow Wilson was one of the worst presidents we've ever fucking had.
He probably did the most damage.
Mhm.
There's three that I kind of tie with the most damage dealt to the U.S. because Woodrow Wilson did
Herbert Hoover.
horrendous shit to race relations in the U.S.
Top 4 worst presidents in my lifetime. Not my lifetime, but the ones that I know of. Herbert Hoover, Roosevelt, Obama, and Biden.
See, the three
I will throw Bush in there and Clinton on the same level together.
three that I would put as the most damaging are Wilson, because of everything race related.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the son of a bitch wrote a history that was the main lost cause history penned. Then he became president, so it became widely adopted, because who's not going to use a history text that a fucking president wrote? But not only did he do that, his history text inspired one of his best friends to write a book. That book's name, The Klansman. Then his history text and The Klansman inspired a movie. Do you guys happen to know what that movie's name was? Birth of a Fucking Nation.
I think I remember that.
Then Wilson decided, after Birth of the Nation, ended up... Let's see. He wants the link. Let me shoot him the link. So,
oh yeah, Carter too. Fuck Carter.
As
Fuck that fucking commie bastard.
Birth of the Nation first came out, when it first came out, rather, it was immediately met with everyone kind of going, well, this is a fucking disgusting movie, and kind of quashing its release. And it was met with ignominy rather than any sort of accolades. Do you know what Wilson did in response to that? Screened it at the fucking White House. Which then everyone went, well, if the president watched it and the president had praise for it, then who are we to say that it is anti-American and bad? So people started to watch Birth of a Nation.
Sanguine?
Yep.
Sanguine?
Yeah. He wants the link.
Did
I'm
you
about to send it.
Okay.
Yep. I was doing that as I was mid-rant. I just need to recopy the link because I copied something else in between the last time I copied the link and when I saw him respond.
And
he was mid-rant. Come on.
Sorry.
Not a problem at all. So, Birth of the Nation, screened at the White House, started being watched by people after it was screened at the White House. Do you know what the result of Birth of the Nation, The Klansman, and his history was? It inspired an organization. Any guesses what that organization is? I'll give you a hint.
Temperance movement?
Is normally said as 3 letters. And the letters are all the same.
FBI?
Oh, really?
So,
The KKK, huh?
The Klansman, and Wilson's history inspired the refounding of the KKK. Now, you might have noticed that I said refounding and not founding, because the KKK existed for about 12 years after the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
Before-
Wilson also segregate
Southern
the civil
Democrats.
Yep, I was going to
Southern
go into
Democrats.
that in a moment. So it was founded for about,
Wow.
or it was a thing for about 12 years after the Civil War, before it was strangled to death by especially Grant. Grant really fucking hated them.
Yep.
And he made sure that they didn't survive his presidency. So then,
Hey, Camel, how's it going?
I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago. I slept too long, so I'm kind of doing the old man shuffle with the stiff back and whatnot.
It's all good.
so not only did he do all that and lead to the refounding of the KKK, but not content with all the damage that he had done up to this point, he also decided to, for the first time ever, segregate the federal government to include the military.
Oh boy.
Wasn't he our only like PhD president as well?
Yeah, he was a history professor.
Yeah. So
Do with that information what you will.
And like I said, his particular breed of history was he wrote a history of the United States. Which,
the next time somebody tells you it's like, oh, I have a PhD, and they think that makes them better than you, just call them a racist. Walk away.
his history
Oh, yeah.
of the United
Hey,
States,
see what they do.
motherfucker.
his history of the United States explicitly removed every single major black figure from U.S. history.
I mean, George Washington Carver making peanut butter. That's not really that big of a deal, is it?
Frederick Douglass?
You're talking about Wilson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Will-
talking about Wilson.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, Grant did? No, he didn't.
But
Grant was too drunk to be writing histories. Come on.
I was gonna say that. I was like, wait, he was too
Yeah,
into the.
Grant
He
wasn't-
lived it. He wasn't writing that shit down.
Grant wasn't going to remove Frederick Douglass and
He
various
had
other
his
figures
shit, but
from
yeah, no, I was
history.
like, that sounds
And-
more like Wilson.
Currently it's saying that you need a mic or camera before I can click you back in. I think it accidentally toggled one of those on when it shouldn't be on.
What did you do, Sora?
But yeah, so he then segregated the federal government for the first time, as well as the military for the first time ever, which caused all kinds of fucked up shit. By the way, before this, do you guys know that Teddy Roosevelt protected a black female postmaster for Mississippi?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I did know that.
Was unaware.
Yeah, so a black female became the postmaster for one part of Mississippi, and that
Did she
part
run
of
the post office like they run the DMV now, though?
No, and the locals of that area were throwing an absolute fit, and it was a ridiculously racist.
So they were acting like she was running it like they run the DMV now.
Yes.
Okay.
And Teddy Roosevelt found out about this. Do you know what Teddy Roosevelt's response was?
Who cares?
His response was, well, if you don't want her to be your postmaster, okay, you just won't have a post office?
I'm going to deny you your constitutional rights because you don't like this black lady.
Basically,
You can still get post, just you have to go to the neighboring areas.
because the post office is federally funded.
Yep.
Hey!
He pulled their post office when, okay, you guys won't use your post office as long as your postmaster is this woman. She hasn't done anything to cause her to be removed from the position. So that means we can save money by not opening up the post office that you won't use anyways. If you guys change your mind, do let me know, and I will reopen your post office.
Seems fair.
Yeah. So did that. Went fairly well. But then, like I said, followed by Wilson. Wilson segregated the... Oh, also by the wall, she wasn't able to work because the people were trying to kill her and threatening her and saying that they wouldn't use the post office as long as she was the postmaster. Teddy made sure that she kept getting her paycheck because it wasn't her trying to avoid work. It was the area fucking up, and his response was, fuck you to that area. Kept on paying her publicly. Then
Yeah,
we
that
end
sounds
up with
about right.
Wilson. Wilson did all that shit that I already went through. So Wilson's number one of my worst presidents. Or not, technically all three of them are kind of jockeying for that number one,
Yeah.
but he's up there because of race
We've
relations.
had some very bad presidents, both Republican and Democrat, over time.
Yep, but all three of my worst are Democrat. Because number
Yep.
two is going to be FDR.
Roosevelt, oh my God. Jesus. Oh God. I think Roosevelt's one of our worst Republican presidents we've ever had.
So
He was a Democrat.
Oh, was he?
FDR was
yeah.
a Democrat. Yeah.
FDR was a Democrat. Teddy
Okay.
was the Republican.
Gotcha.
He was a bull moose, Sanguine. Get it right.
He was a Republican, then a bull
Yeah.
moose.
I think it's funny that Trump resonates so much with the bull moose. Like, there are so many fucking parallels between Trump and Teddy.
People don't
Being
like
a rich New Yorker?
Not just that. They both got shot, and both stood back up to continue. Well, Trump wanted to continue, but he
Yeah. Trump got a scratch on the ear. Teddy got shot in the chest.
Yeah,
and still managed to.
Teddy got the better.
And then he kept talking for like an hour later, just like shit talking the guy that shot him.
It'll take more than that to take down a bull moose. Yeah.
And then Trump later came back a year later to the.
I do
place
like
in
how he started
Pennsylvania.
though. As I was saying,
saying,
I'll
and
give
it
him
was
credit
very
for that one.
reminiscent.
That's some Dr. Frankenfurter shit right there.
Yep.
Right? The as I was saying will go down in history as one of the best starts to a speech.
But yeah, FDR gets in the list because
I can't remember. There was one president who was shot at, and the president
That was Reagan.
Okay,
It was a
it was
balloon
Reagan.
popped.
He goes, you missed.
Yeah, this was after he'd already been shot.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was.
After was it John Hinckley shot him?
Wasn't there
Mhm.
like a balloon pop?
And a balloon popped
Yeah.
while he's giving a speech, and without missing a beat, he just goes, "Miss me."
I loved Reagan. I don't care what anybody says.
I love the joke about Reagan, which I repurposed for Biden during his 4 years.
Reagan, okay, last term Reagan was awful. Like,
Well,
everyone agrees.
yeah, but that's the joke though. Is like this comedian was talking about Reagan, the papers saying he'd been diagnosed with Alzheimer's or whatever, and he's like, "Do you think like he was reading the paper that day when that story broke?" And he's like, "Fuck." Or they're like, "Hey, honey, the president's got Alzheimer's."
nice.
Wow, which one?
But yeah, the second of my three is FDR because as much
He extended
as
the depression.
Wilson did to fuck up the U.S. in race relation terms, FDR did that for economic terms.
Yep.
Also, FDR was the one who started redlining.
Also, the entire building that Trump is tearing down was FDR's
Mm-hmm.
to make room for his ballroom. And if Trump doesn't play, I've got Great Balls of Fire.
Nice.
Or no, AC/DC's Big Balls. If Trump doesn't play Big Balls when he first opens it, that's a missed opportunity.
He should let
I've
Big
got
Balls
the
have the first dance
holes
to
of
Big
them
Balls.
shit.
I've got big balls, but
My
we've
balls are
got
always
the
bouncing
biggest,
to the left and to the right.
biggest balls of all.
Yep. But yeah, he did to the economy what Wilson did to race relations. Also, he fucked up race relations even more.
Yep. Seems
And
we have
then
that a lot.
FDR is the reason why we have that dumbass plaque on the fucking Statue of Liberty that everyone thinks is policy.
Yep. Also, he was saved by the World War and being the only economy that wasn't blown to shit at the end of it. So people go, oh, but he saved us from the Great Depression. No, he almost made a worse depression.
He made he extended the Great Depression. The financial crisis in the rest of the world was over by the time we crawled out of it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, he massively extended it, was leading us into a worse depression. The two things that saved his legacy was he died before the war ended, and we were the only economy standing at the end of the war.
Do you think he would have got the Churchill treatment if he had lived to see the end of it?
He would have gotten worse, hopefully.
Oh, absolutely.
Because Churchill wasn't great after the war. He fucked up in a lot of ways.
The one thing I will say about FDR and Eleanor Roosevelt that I actually liked was her quote about the Marines. You know the one, right, Sanguine?
Hopefully you aren't talking about they need to be re-civilized.
No, the other one.
Okay.
What was it like they have the cleanest minds, or the cleanest bodies, the filthiest minds, the highest morale, the lowest morals. God bless the United States Marine Corps.
Yep. Just
That
wanted to
is a
make
nice
sure
quote,
because
yes.
she's also the one that said everyone returning from war should be kept away from the rest of society until they can be re-civilized.
She kind of did have a point with that one, though. Like, it took a while for them to get back, by ship from World War II. They had some time to decompress with their comrades. These days, you fly, you have people who were flying from Iraq or Afghanistan, and like 24 hours later, they're sitting in fucking Walmart, and it's like that is a fucking shock to the system. So yeah, I could kind of see that. Maybe not to the extent that she fucking meant it, but
Right.
there does. I think there should be like some kind of like maybe like a week or two after you get off your deployment to where you're just allowed to just fucking settle.
Yeah. Decompress. Maybe watch one of
Recalibrate
those
recalibrate your
videos.
brain from being like at war on deployment to like, hey man, I'm about to be surrounded by civilians again.
Yeah, the way that she meant it was far worse than that. It wasn't the.
I'm sure it was a very almost
going back to that, I will like to add that McCarthy was right about everything.
Yep.
Oh, the Democrats
I love how they always
that
confuse him with like the House Un-American
Mitch
Activities
McConnell.
Committee.
Yeah.
What about Mitch McConnell?
I think
we're talking about McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarthy was the Republican leader at the time, I think.
No, he was. I don't think he was the leader. He was just a senator from Wisconsin. He was on a Senate committee.
Oh yeah. You're right, Senator. Senator McCarthy. He was he was just a senator.
But I love how everyone confuses him with like the House Un-American Activities Committee. It's like, why would a senator be running a House committee?
Right, exactly.
Like he had nothing to do with Hollywood. He was dealing with the State Department and the military.
But he was also right about everything because he was like,
oh yeah, once the Soviet Union fell, we had the documents to prove like, yeah, a lot of people he was going after were actually Soviet sympathizers and or spies.
Yep. And they were almost all of them were communists.
And aside from fucking Razor Fist, I've never heard anyone talk about it.
Yeah,
Razor Fist is right though.
it's infuriating because when people go, "Oh, this is another Red Scare," so it's right. That should be the result, so it's right. Not, "Oh, it's a witch hunt." No, if you mean a witch hunt, say a witch hunt, say Salem trials, say fucking anything other than, "Oh, it's another Red Scare."
Well, it's not a scare if it's an actual thing that's happening.
Yep.
And
But
they're like,
the third of my worst presidents, in order of chronology, LBJ.
Lyndon B.
Because
Johnson. Fucking
LBJ
asshole.
looked at the economic damage of FDR and the race relation damage of Wilson,
And he said, "Hold my beer while I whip out my cock."
and he went, "I might not be able to meet either of them, but I can do half of each."
Wasn't Lyndon B. Johnson the one that said, "I will keep those people voting Democrat
Yep. For the
forever"?
next
He
200
didn't
years.
say those people.
You know what I mean. He said the other word.
To use the internet censorship term, I will keep those neighbors voting for us for
Yeah.
the next 200 years. Yeah.
I will keep those ceiling
Look.
bird people Americans cheerful.
I will keep those joggers,
Holy
those
shit.
basketball Americans.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to push the envelope there, sir.
I'm a habitual line crosser. What do you expect?
Yeah, well,
But yeah.
You got the missiletism too?
I don't have missiletism, but I do have some other tism. I don't know what
Oh,
it is.
I was referencing the YouTuber habitual.
Yep.
Line crosser.
Habitual line crosser is amazing.
I love his channel so much. My favorite character is obviously Buff.
I feel bad for him that he's had to do time at Fort Sill. From what I hear about that place, nobody fucking likes it.
Nobody likes Fort Sill in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought there's like
shit.
3 of us here.
no. Wait,
No.
who's the third?
I think
Sora's
Hellcat's from
Canadian.
here.
No, Johnny
Yeah.
is from Montana.
Oh.
I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, Sanguine is.
Don't fucking lie to like that, Adam. That's just
Don't break the
no.
hearts.
Sanguine is from
They'll
Oklahoma,
be
right?
so disappointed.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
I'm from
he's also from the Great
Oklahoma.
White North.
Oh.
Well, most
And by that
recent-
I mean Minnesota.
Oh.
Yeah.
most
It's
recently, I am.
Canadian-esque.
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota is
I've lived
Canadian-esque.
a bunch of different places. Both parents were military. So,
Currently, he's stationed in Little Mogadishu.
Yeah.
though that does prompt the transition from schemes into Somalis. Though I do want to mention one other scheme. You guys have heard about the shit going on in Mexico, right?
Be more specific.
Yeah.
The president who 37 of her opponents have been assassinated by the cartel. And
Oh,
now there's
that's-
massive
The
riots.
Jewish president of a 80% Catholic country.
Is she in hiding?
Oh
Well,
yeah, I
there's-
heard there was riots going on.
Yeah, there's massive riots where they were trying to assault the.
I've been saying for years that Mexico is a failed state, and the longer
Try-
that we allow illegal immigration from Mexico, the longer it will continue. You cut that shit off, and eventually they're going to reach a boiling point. And it happened a lot faster than I thought it would once Trump shut it down.
Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma. I'm from south. I'm on the southeast side of OKC, so
Okay, just wanted to quickly double check before I said it. Yeah, they've been trying to storm the presidential palace of Mexico. I couldn't remember whether they called it the presidential palace. It is the presidential
So
palace.
would a
Who's
cartel
they?
hit squad like just any
The
citizens?
citizenry have been storming the presidential palace of Mexico.
So if
Okay.
like cartel hit squads just started clearing that out, would that be too on the nose that she's in their pocket?
No,
Yeah, but at
that's
this
not on the nose.
point, when you have 37 of your primary opponents get assassinated by the cartel, it's kind of already just a wow. They are really just backing you all the way, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they were the what has been called Gen Z protesters stormed the presidential palace 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
Gen
what
Z
is the cutoff for
protesters.
what is
That
the
is
cutoff for
something
Gen
else.
Z? I have to know because, like, I'm a millennial, and when I see people talking about the millennial generation on the internet, they still talk about us like we're fucking teenagers
Like we're
and
fucking
early 20s.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm nearly fucking 40. All
Me-
right.
So
So-
Gen Z is technically 97 to 2012.
I'm 35, so I feel you.
To 2012, so like the youngest is 13.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah, the youngest Gen Z's 13. The
And the
oldest
oldest is like 34. No, not 34.
the oldest is 28.
29, 28.
Yeah.
You know, I wish they would just do this in like 20-year blocks because I'm getting
Agreed.
fucking sick of trying to
Or-
keep track of.
10-year blocks would make sense. 20-year blocks would make sense. 10-year blocks would make sense.
I mean, 20 years would be like a full maturation of a generation, but yeah, I could go with 10 years. You know, give me
15
a
on
10
the 5.
years.
If you
Then
did 15
I'm having
on
to
the
do a
5.
little bit more math, and I don't appreciate that when I'm just waking up.
I would say every 20 years because you start having kids around 18 years old typically.
I mean, if you're working the fields, yeah.
You know what I mean. I mean, typically most people start having kids around 18, 19.
But yeah, it's called the Gen Z riots, Sora, because it's a bunch of 20-somethings to 30-somethings that are spearheading the protests and riots against the Mexican president.
Oh boy.
So it's
It's gonna be so sad when they end up with their decapitated head on the back of a tortoise.
especially since
Breaking Bad reference.
this isn't the what was the other one that happened. There's been like 3 or 4 that have happened recently where it's been protesters. This is more in line with the Bangladesh ones that turned out really good. Where
No, it was I know what you're talking. Is it Indonesia? Was it? No, not Indonesia.
Malaysia?
Maybe, I don't know. The one where they like overthrew the government and like had a vote on Discord for their new president or prime minister or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was Malaysia.
Yeah, where it ended up being fairly beneficial.
Isn't
But
it interesting? We
It was
cut off.
seamless kind of too. It
Isn't it
was
interesting? We cut off foreign aid and like all of a sudden shit gets interesting.
Yep.
Malaysia is the gayest country in Asia. Does it have canards?
Probably.
It's the
But-
it's the country that has canards.
The transition between the schemes and Somalis, though. Did you guys hear about the massive fraud rampant in the Somali community?
Yep.
I don't know, but I think Rashida Tlaib needs to go back there.
So I think you're thinking Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar, that's right. She's the Somali one.
So turned out that the Somali community
I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
been getting a shit ton of their kids labeled as autistic so that they can get government benefits and then send money back to Somali terrorist cells.
Tax remittances at 100%.
Yep.
We could have had the wall built, like fucking 10 years ago if we'd done that.
But yeah, they've been sending it back to effectively Somali terror cells. There's also
Al Shabaab, like Minnesota taxpayer is the largest funder of Al Shabaab.
Yep. And then there's also the one guy who's running for the president of Jubaland, who is currently living in Portland.
let's be honest. Somalia isn't even a country. It's like a bunch of clans in a trench coat.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Which, that's also one of the funny things. Do you know about the one Somali that was running for mayor of Minneapolis?
Yeah, he got beat by the incumbent Jewish mayor who knows how clan politics work.
Yep. Because he was part of one clan. All the other clans voted against him because
He's
they...
part of the same clan as Ilhan Omar, isn't he?
Yep.
Like they're
He's
the
part of-
most politically ascendant clan from Somalia,
Yep.
and the rest of them are like, fuck those guys.
Exactly. So
They are Saiyans.
Frey,
Like I said in chat, give them half an hour to pack. Send them
Yep.
back.
Frey was able to use the clan politics.
I mean, the guy who was presiding over Minneapolis as it burned in the aftermath of George Floyd got reelected because his opponent was a fucking Somali. That should tell us all something.
And he was able to tap into tribal/clan politics in order to get his win. Which, that is just one fucked up sentence that you can make there.
You know, now that I'm fully awake, I realize like I have mentioned, I think on 2 separate occasions now, politicians being Jewish. I'm not an anti-Semite. I just find the contrast between a Jewish president in Mexico and a Jewish mayor in little Somalia to be
That's
funny.
quite funny. It is really funny.
I don't give a shit about their religion. I just find the contrast and comparison hilarious.
Oh, speaking of Jew, I've been called a Jew like 4 times on the internet just because I don't give a fuck about the policies
Only 4?
right now. I'm like, I do not give a shit about your Jewish Jewish hate, bro. It's like, well, what are you, a Catholic or something? And I said, no, I'm fucking atheist. Leave me alone.
I'm just unaffiliated.
I'm unaffiliated with like politics. I'm not a leftist. I'm not a right winger. But like,
at this point, I'm far enough to the right that I would make Archie Bunker look like a liberal.
but you know, I used to be.
I'd make him look like a
myself-
granola munching, tree hugging fucking hippie.
I used to consider myself very sinner. But like as far as I'm concerned, everybody's treating sinner like they're far right. So
No, everyone treats saying that you're a centrist as being a fence sitter. Like you have no opinions, you just sway with,
I go by what
whatever.
I go by what the evidence is presented.
But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much scrap everything back to like the bare bones of just the Constitution.
Thank
no
you.
welfare,
Agreed.
no foreign entanglement, no nothing. It's like
Just
fuck
bare
all of you.
I've been saying this for years. We need to go back to the beginning, restructure everything, fire everyone. We've actually found out we can survive without the government for over a month.
I forgot you guys went on vacation or whatever. Strike,
And nobody
closure.
fucking gave a shit. The only
No,
people that
no.
cared.
What would really show me that the government is shut down is not having any payroll tax fucking deducted from my paycheck.
Yes.
When that happens, I'll truly believe that the government is well and truly shut down.
Shut down, yes.
But as long as the IRS is like looking over my shoulder to see how much my boss is paying me,
They're
the
breaking their
government is
balls.
still fucking running.
As what's his name used to say, you're breaking my balls here. You're breaking my balls. You see, you want to talk to the manager right there. Get right there between under my pants. That's the manager right there. How bad do you want to speak to him?
Oh, hey Sanguine, did you hear like they're gonna start charging foreign nationals like $100 to enter the national parks?
Oh,
So like tourists or like non-citizens?
Yeah, like
Or you guys don't? Do you guys have permanent residency?
yeah.
I
We
mean,
do.
yeah, we have permanent residents and everything, but like
before your
for
citizenship.
for non-American citizens and like permanent residents. So yeah, like tourists.
That
and
was
stuff
Robert De
coming
Niro,
over.
you uncultured swine. Sorry, not you.
But like when you have like a ton of Indians, call center, not casino,
Mhm.
clogging up the national parks and stuff, people tend to get a
Um,
little pissed.
yeah.
Mhm.
And you know what? I'm sure Johnny will agree with me on this one. As long as they're there, I'm willing to forego our usual PSA about, don't touch the buffalo. Go ahead, Rajesh. Give him a pet.
Jesus Christ.
You're not wrong. Also, I know. I was joking with you. You said Gilbert Godfrey, and I said, that's Robert De Niro, you uncultured swine.
Yeah, he still might ought to work on that.
Is it my
Just
voice? Is it
saying.
my higher pitched voice that I sound like Gilbert Gottfried or something?
No. You just didn't sound like De Niro either.
Oh, I can't do De Niro's voice very well at all.
You,
His
you
accent
need
is so thick.
you need more Jersey.
I don't have that thick Jersey blood accent in me.
And I don't care if anybody's like he lives in where is it where does he live in New York? Not Astoria, is it?
And Johnny said, well, they may pray to the fluffy cow. I won't stop them.
Like I said, go ahead, Rajesh. Give the buffalo a pet. See what happens.
He was in Greenwood. He was in Robert De Niro. He was in New York City.
Yeah, but he's lives in one section of New York. He's got his like production company named after it.
Hey, I pray to a fluffy cow when it's on my table, okay?
Is it like Staten Island?
Not Staten Island. I think it's New York.
No. Staten Island that's too Republican for De Niro.
Yeah.
That's too
Hey, you
conservative.
jokers couldn't afford to bury me in Staten Island. You pieces of garbage.
Oh, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Like I said, I just woke up
Johnny
like an
says,
hour ago.
Rebecca?
Tribeca, that's it. Yeah, the film festival, of course.
You pieces of garbage couldn't bury me in Staten Island.
But yeah, they've found out, like I said, that a shit ton of Somalis have been.
Well, it wasn't just the autism. It was also like food programs.
Yep.
Like they were just randomly generating names from a fucking name generator on a computer to say, "Oh yeah, we served this many kids during the shutdown, that aren't in school to get their free school lunches and whatnot."
Mm-hmm.
And then all of the
And not a one of them.
all of the EBT
Oh.
purchases at like bodegas and whatnot, where like they're doing like thousands of customers a day, but like maybe 60 people walk in all fucking day.
Speaking of people like speaking of school lunches like that, did you hear about the fucking 4 fat fucking fuckers that were basically starving
Certainly
their
illustrates the diversity of the word.
those 4 fat fucking fuckers. They were starving a 13-year-old or 14-year-old girl, and she was 80 pounds when they found her.
Holy shit.
I think I heard like
And get
surface
this,
level.
they were doing it on purpose. At first, they were like, "We didn't know that they were doing that," and I'm like, "What?
Mm-hmm.
It was
you
some
fuckers could not."
James and the Giant Peach type of shit.
Right. And it was like, you guys were literally living like they were. I guess they were trying to like live vicariously through their skinny daughter or whatever. It was like it was the mom, the husband, and like 2 other like a boyfriend and girlfriend family like group, and they were all fat. They were like all over 300 pounds,
Oh yeah.
God,
and
that's
she was
gross.
80.
God, that poor
That
child.
poor girl. I swear to God, there are some people that do not deserve to have kids,
Not at all.
and not all. Mm-mm. That's just sad.
So, Sanguine, I saw a story as I'm scrolling through Twitter here that's
Mhm.
kind of close to home for a couple of us, I guess.
Go on.
Apparently, TP USA OU had a story about a psychology course at the University of Oklahoma. A student was asked to write a 650-word essay reacting to an article about how people are perceived based on societal expectations of gender. In her essay, the student argued that traditional gender roles should not be considered stereotypes. She cited the Bible to support her stance that eliminating gender in society would be detrimental because that would put people farther from God's original plan for humans. She received 0 points out of 25 on the essay because
What?
the transgender professor, Mel Curtis, said the student failed to use empirical evidence and called parts of her essay offensive.
Of course.
To
Of
call an
fucking
entire
course.
group of people demonic is highly offensive, especially a minoritized population, the instructor wrote in the online grading platform.
Let me guess. He was white.
I mean,
Probably.
white-ish. I mean,
100%.
either she spends a lot of time in the sun or she's got some serious bronzer addiction. But the student says she followed the assignment guidelines and should not be penalized for her religious viewpoints. OU officials point to the formal grade appeal process as the student awaits a decision. On the one hand, I see this from two different points of view, right? On the one hand, I see this, the student, they follow the guidelines according to her. She there was nothing that says she couldn't, cite the Bible or her religious views. All right, cool. On the other hand, I flash back to my freshman intro to philosophy course, and every time that there was a question or something that the students didn't really want to engage with, they would just bring up God because the professor was a Unitarian preacher or something like that.
Unitarian Universalis.
Something. It was a female preacher. I was like, that doesn't sit right. But
Just to derail the class, basically.
yeah, and it reminded me of this is my freshman year in college, so it immediately made me think of all the years of high school I had with social studies teachers who were coaches. If anybody didn't want to have to deal with the assignment of the day or whatnot, they just sit there and talk about Sports Center for 50 minutes to kill, the better part of the hour of class.
Yep.
So yeah, they started bringing up God with this one, and we were talking about morals and ethics, and yeah, sure, there's room to discuss, God and religion in there, but every single fucking thing somebody would bring up, God this, God that, and there was one student, brought up would it be an ethical or moral dilemma if you're a Christian and you join the military, because you might have to kill somebody, and the Ten Commandments say thou shalt not kill,
which is technically more of a mistranslation. Because
the problem they had that day was that a buddy of mine dragged me out of my dorm room still half drunk from the night before. Because he really wanted to see how I would react to some of these shenanigans.
Oh,
he was not disappointed, because I'm just sitting there at my desk, with my forehead on the desk, just trying to get the ringing in my ears to stop. Everything's too loud, everything's too bright. I'm dehydrated. No, there wasn't anything left in my stomach to throw up. It was just a bad fucking day. And they picked the worst time to start with these shenanigans.
If
I wasn't having it, and they said, well, what about the Bible says thou shalt not kill. I was like, no, retard. The Bible says thou shalt not murder. It's two different things. And if it was so fucking important, God would have made it the first commandment, not the fifth.
Right. Also, I want to say that if I were to write this story, if I were to write this thing, I would actually follow the guidelines as it's stated, but I would have written it as, if I were to write this story, that gender roles are a necessity to a proper society. However, that does not mean that men need to work and women need to stay home. That means it is okay for men to cook and women to work, as long as both parties are in agreement on who is in charge of the house. Now, that could be both parties are in charge or one or the other. It's all about communication. A
The
lot of
Bible
people.
says that the man's supposed to lead.
Ugh, I don't. I'm not even putting the Bible in this part.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, if she's using her religious beliefs and citing the Bible to back it up, like, yeah, it kind of does have a prescription for the gender roles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it does have its own version of it. for
But
sure.
no, like that story continued though, because
Mhm.
I like a bunch of 18, 19-year-old kids in this class, and all of them were shocked that I used naughty words. And I didn't
Shocker.
I didn't even realize it, because again, fucking hungover.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure by the time I got to class, my BAC was still higher than my GPA.
Nice.
Very nice.
And like, they're all shocked, and like this, professor who's also a preacher is just kind of sitting there, and like they're all looking like from me to her to her to me, and like, is she gonna like kick him out of class? And she's like, nah, he's right.
Mhm.
And of course, like, this guy doesn't stop. He doesn't realize, like, oh, I said something retarded, I should probably shut my mouth.
Have you
He's
read?
like, I'm gonna
speaking of
double
the-
down.
Speaking of the commandments, there. Have you guys read the like 15 satanic commandments or whatever?
No.
No.
Like I said, I'm unaffiliated. I just
Whoa.
know the 10
It
Commandments
is
because, like,
so incredible that it's actually one of the better ones out there.
I know their golden rule is like, do unto others as they do unto you. It's
That's
an
one of them.
inversion.
Also, they also have one about consent between two adults, where it says, "Thou shalt not make advancements unless given the mating signal."
But
The mating signal just sounds like a kinky Batman signal.
It's just two girls scissoring on the fucking.
It's just
just a flashlight with like a dick on it, so that way you get the
dick
outline.
master.
see, I was thinking that it was 3 different plates, so there's one that's just a woman's face with her mouth open, and then there's the beginning of a dick, and then the full dick, and you just kind of slide it back and forth.
Yeah, but that doesn't cover a lot of possibilities. That's just
No,
very
but
specific.
No, but it
That's
sends a
like-
clear signal to a guy.
Yeah, it is the mating signal. It doesn't have to include everything. It just has to be a clear mating signal.
A clear signal where there's no mind games or anything like that.
Just a clear signal where, hey, you can park your penis here.
Yep.
What about just a flashing light that just says "sex now"?
My theory, if
I
you
don't know,
have
it's a
a
little too
girlfriend-
subtle,
if you have a
Sora. Some
girlfriend at
guys,
home,
some guys might
and
not
Luna
figure
might
that
actually
out.
agree with me on this one. It's all about the panties.
The panties?
Have
or
you
the
have you
pennies?
heard the panty theory?
What, if
I
it
have
matched
not.
the bra, you didn't talk her
Okay.
into sex?
So the panty theory goes that if she is wearing like her grandma panties or whatever,
Mhm.
that is not a signal to do anything. Do not do anything. She is not ready. Do not go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I don't know, bro. If you see that she's wearing granny panties, like, I kind of feel like a signal has already been sent. You're seeing the fucking goods in
Now-
the packaging.
That's if somebody who you're living with.
Oh,
This is like the home.
I figured,
Oh.
since we're talking, like, bat signals and shit for sex, I figured this was out in public.
No, not in public. Like, this is like you're both living at home and you're both together, and this is like signal wise.
Have you ever been in a long-term relationship, sir? Because the granny panties are around quite a bunch in those scenarios.
Especially
Sometimes
if
you just
she's
have to make
going
your own
through-
luck.
Especially if she's going through her time of the month. The granny
Oh.
panties are there.
Oh no, then you put that bitch on the couch. Like,
Oh, jeez.
you track that.
Oh, I did. I do. That came out weird, but you know what I mean.
And if she gets mad, you're still like, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but like, this is a step up, because if we were still living in biblical times, you'd be out in a fucking shack in the woods. The couch is a lot more comfortable.
Christ.
But no, if she's wearing like her regular type of panties that she would wear normally throughout the week or whatever,
Mhm.
that's usually any time is okay time. Like it's not, but it
I
has
think
to be
the
like.
person who made this does not understand clothing.
The only rule I
have
know
heard this
about
actually is a thing.
Because like
So
the
what would
only
be
rule
the
I know about
coolant-
women's clothing is that if the bra matches the panties, you did not talk her into sex.
exactly.
If they don't, then you did. That's the only rule I've heard in regards to women's undergarments.
I've heard that too.
that I can agree with. I think that's more accurate to anything. That's
If
more
she's
of
wearing
a,
matching panties, she's initiating.
there was that person went into that that date or that whatever
She had a
with
plan.
a
Yeah.
plan. Yeah, that's definitely closer to the truth.
And
But for the other ones, no.
it's even more apparent if you're going out to date, like if you're dating.
Oh, I do like. I know this is a bit behind, but Johnny's emojis for the signal is excellent. I think that's good. that is
The
straightforward.
bat signal.
No, down a
Johnny,
little bit further down.
Johnny, put that on a flashlight and start marketing that to women's stat. That's gold, Johnny. That's gold.
The mating signal.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
But no, I gotta finish the story about that class because I
Oh, yes,
love telling
please,
that
please,
philosophy
please.
story. Because yeah, like they're all shocked that I use the naughty words. Just like, no, dumbass. Like it's thou shalt not murder, not thou shalt not kill. I was like, and the Bible is full of stories about war: the Israelites versus the Canaanites, the Philistines, the yada. I was like, if God didn't want you to kill people, He probably wouldn't like send all these other tribes to try and kill His chosen people.
Also, empower certain people to be supernaturally good at killing people.
And
Okay.
he doubled down. He's like, maybe that's why we're allies with Israel. They're God's chosen people. I was like, no shit, no, you fucking retard. Like, we're allies with Israel because they kicked like 6 Arab countries' asses over the course of a 3-day weekend.
So do you want me
They're
to
the only democracy in the Middle East. Like, that's why.
do you want me to read off the 11 rules of the earth? They're very actually very good.
Moxnix.
Contrast them with the 10 Commandments. Let's hear the.
It is
Different.
very contrast with the 10 Commandments, by the way. It's stark contrast, if you ask me.
Put all the other gods before me. I'm Satan.
No. Number
Name it
one.
number one.
Number one, do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked.
Oh, fuck this shit. I'm out. No.
All right. Hang on. I'm not done.
Is there if you break this, is there a super hell you go to then? If you
I
break
don't
the
think so.
satanic commandments?
I don't think so.
As far as I'm concerned, if you vocalize a really stupid thing in front of me,
Yeah, if you say some dumb shit, I'm gonna give you my opinion on it.
Yeah, that is you already coming to me and going, comment on this stupid shit I'm about to say.
All right, what's number 2? Obviously, we're not buying number 1. What's number 2?
Number 2 is do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure that they want to hear them. That's the same as number 1.
No. The number 1 is don't give advice. The number 2 is don't trauma dump on people if they don't
bitch
ask
to
you
people.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Don't go bitching.
If everyone converted to Satanism, there'd be a lot of peace and fucking quiet these days.
That would be a lot. Especially TikTok. Oh my god. Anyway, number 3 is when in another's lair, show him respect or else do not go in there.
I like that one.
I
That's
like
good.
that.
I like it, except for them like referring to
The edginess
home
of it
as
being a lair.
lair.
I want to call
This
it
is
a lair
written
now.
as-
If you
Makes
invite
sense.
me over to your apartment and
Hold on,
you
hold
call
on,
it a
hold on.
lair when I walk in, I'm gonna call you a faggot. Straight
Hold
away.
on. We have Sora Luna with the Santa Claus avatar,
Yeah, it's my
And-
lair.
and she's digging her lair. That is spooky as
If
shit.
you come into my lair, I'll show you my boudoir.
No, I don't want to see your boudoir in your lair. You
See,
spooky Santa. Get out of
I'm-
here.
If I cross a threshold into your house and you're like, "Welcome to my lair," I'm gonna call you a faggot and turn around and walk back out.
See,
Okay.
I agree
Worth it.
unless it is properly decked out. If
That is
You
actually
say-
really funny segue to number 4.
Oh no.
if you say welcome to my lair and it's just a normal fucking house, then yeah, I'm in complete agreement with what Camel said. If I show up and you say welcome to my lair and I'm looking at your house and it is fucking Adam's family, I'm going to go,
Oh, I'm walking out for a different
Okay,
reason. I'm
yeah,
just not
cool.
calling you a faggot first.
If a guest in your lair annoys you, treat him cruelly and without mercy.
That's a two-way street. I'm just saying.
Yes,
If you
it is.
invite me to your house, game on.
Wait, but what if they like your lair? Do you have to treat them as such?
Only if
If
they're
it-
annoying.
Only if they're annoying.
Nice.
And number
No.
5 is what I was saying earlier about the do not make sexual advances unless you are giving the mating signal. That was number 5.
Hmm.
like I said, the mating signal's just such a fucking weird.
It is.
Phrase
It is
for
a
that.
little outdated. It is a little outdated.
This does, for a Satanist, this sounds like it was written by somebody who'd never touched a boob.
This was
Yeah.
written by Anton LaVey in 1967. By the way,
And Anton LaVey
How
in
many boobs did he
1967
touch?
sounded like he never got to second base.
Have you seen his eyebrows?
Yes.
he definitely didn't. Number 6.
At least not consensually get to second base.
Oh,
I've seen the
Jesus.
way he looks. Yeah.
Do not take that which does not belong to you unless it is a burden to the other person and he cries out to be relieved.
Okay,
Yeah, he'll
should
cry
I
out.
have associated the previous one and this one together? Because that just sounds like you're saying
First is
make him beg
the
for it.
signal, and then
Yeah,
we're gonna
Cries
relieve
out
you
to
of
be
your burden.
relieved.
I'm kind of worried about
I
Sora
this
Luna's
needs to
laugh.
seriously be
first you need
updated.
to do the sex signal, then you need to make him cry out before you take the load.
Oh Jesus! God damn it!
I'm pretty sure a Satanist wouldn't cry out, "Oh Jesus."
Here we go. And number 7 is the really number 7. This was the really weird one. Acknowledge
Oh.
the power of magic if you have employed it successfully to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic or have called upon it with success, you will lose all you have obtained.
Okay.
See, I just imagine this was written by the character Elias from Clerks 2.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds
I
like a
feel like
joke.
one of these commandments is going to talk about pillow pants.
No, nothing like that. Number 8. Do
Yeah,
not
Johnny,
complain-
that was the weird one.
Number
Yeah,
8.
wait,
Do
what?
not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself. I like that one.
Nobody would be on the internet if we followed that.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
that's
right?
true.
Number 9. Number 9 is a definite stark contrast to the fucking 10 Commandments, by the way. Do not harm little children.
I like that one. That's
I
a
mean,
good
I
one.
feel like that says more about Satanism that they had to explicitly say that as opposed to Christianity.
Right? And there's
I
nothing
feel like that.
in
I feel like
Christianity
I
that's
feel like God didn't have to tell the Jews at the time, like, hey, you know.
I suppose it's in response to all the bad touch that's out there.
Kefki and you, Luna, would actually like this one.
Okay.
Do not kill non-animals unless you are attacked for your food or for your food.
So
What qualifies
kill
as
insects?
non-animals?
Non-human animals.
Does it say non-human animals or just non-animals?
I would have
Non-human
just
animals.
summed up.
I want to lawyer this shit right now.
I
Okay.
would have just summed up the previous one and this one with
As both.
Leon the Professional.
Because I mean, honestly, you could have summed up the 10 Commandments, from the actual Bible into
George Carlin.
don't worship anybody
Ten
else,
Commandments
don't
down
kill
to one-
people,
down
don't
to
take other
one.
people's shit.
Yeah,
What the
but
fuck is this, dude?
this one and the last one of this list could just be Leon the professional. No children,
No women, no
animals.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not harm animals and do not harm kids.
Eh,
That's basically
fine.
9 and 10.
But burgers are tasty.
But unless it is for your food or you are attacked.
I like that.
Okay, I figured you would.
I feel like
And
we
the
had that
last
shit
one-
figured out before 1967. Just saying.
And I'm willing
I
to
love
eat a
this
lot
one.
of things. Does that mean that I'm allowed to kill a lot of animals?
Hold on. That is a good segue to number 11. The last one.
If
when
you read
walking
thus far,
into-
you are gay.
When walking into open territory, bother no one. If somebody bothers you, ask him to stop. If he does not stop, destroy him.
Just go straight on, destroy him.
I like that ending of it.
I want to
destroy
know,
him.
like, what would Anton LaVey have scored on a PFT?
What's that?
I said I want to know what would Anton LaVey have scored on a PFT.
See, I was more going Anton LaVey would definitely be the rogue that sits in the corner.
He would have been the bard that got shoved in a fucking locker.
He's definitely a bard who was like bullied all through high school.
The reason he's bald is because he got too many swirlies in high school.
But no, like these are stark contrasts to like
Yeah, it's try hard shit. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
It is.
Anybody that tells me they're a Satanist, like legitimately, I can't do anything else but point and laugh at them.
don't use my cat for black magic. Well, that depends. Is it a black cat?
Or any cat will do, I guess.
Black
No.
cats are a little bit.
You can't use an orange cat.
Just based off their 11 commandments, I feel like a Satanist would be way more annoying than an evangelist.
yeah.
They can be. They can be way more annoying. I actually know a couple.
That's why I'm glad I live in the boonies.
I grew up with some of them. But no, like if
Wow.
the
I-
whole premise of it was like you said, like they were stark. It's contrast to the 10 Commandments of the Bible, and for the most part, yeah.
No, because there's no mention of cats in the Ten Commandments. I need a cigarette after that. Holy shit.
Was
What
There
that
was
the
for
nothing
you?
about cats in there in general. Who said cats?
Sorry.
Blizzo was the one who said cats.
The two best parts are definitely the mating signal and the
Destroy him.
no, not the destroy him. The do
lair.
not take
Leave him.
something from anyone unless
Oh, yeah.
they cry out for you to take it. Which again, combining the fact that those are back to fucking back, it just makes it sound like, first of all, you need a fucking bat signal in order to initiate sex, and secondly,
Then they got to beg
whoever's
for it.
You have to
receiving,
steal him.
they have to fucking beg or scream or whoever is giving has to scream out in order for the person receiving to get the load.
It was written so poor. Like it's written so poorly if you really think about it in a vacuum.
I don't know. It's pretty great. I do like it.
There was a couple of them in there that were actually pretty good.
Like I said though, the lair, if someone says welcome to my lair and it isn't decked out properly, yeah, absolutely punch him in the face, call him a dweeb.
If somebody
Believe me.
annoys you, bully them mercilessly. Basically,
But-
if somebody annoys you, bully them.
Yeah.
I like that. That's so good.
But I did just realize the time, and probably some of you are having to wake up tomorrow at some point early on. Shall we go around the horn for parting words?
Wait, why? Is it Black Friday tomorrow?
It is
No.
Black Friday tomorrow, but I just know
it's
that
Black Friday now,
Oh.
yeah,
or
No.
it's now over.
Technically, it's
it's not tomorrow until I wake up again.
Well, Black Friday's already over.
Actually,
so.
yeah, Black Friday was yesterday. So it is Saturday. I know some people work Saturdays. I work Saturday nights, but
I'm not
Shall we
working right
go?
now until I get my actual background check back from, or not background check, my drug test back from fucking Amazon.
shall we go around the horn for parting words?
Go ahead.
Who wants to go first?
There are two types of people in this world.
Fine.
Those that can extrapolate from incomplete data and
then let's go Adam next. If he's back. Are you back, Adam?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell he was saying, but
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Sanguine, for letting me hang out with you. It's been
Always
a blast. It was fun chatting with you, chuckleheads, and of course, Sora Luna. Always a pleasure.
We're all chuckle fucks. What do you call it? What are you talking about?
Well, no, just you two. Don't sully Sora Luna here. You know, she's the only Canuck that I hold in high regard.
She's
So
the only
let's-
snowback we like.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Hey, now that's our word.
first of all, it's crossback or snow Mexican. Get it right.
But what I want to say is,
Mapleback also works.
if
Damn.
if you don't mind, go hang out at the arcade tomorrow. We're gonna be watching. Or you can hang out with us, doing commentary, and we're gonna be watching Plane, Trains, and Automobiles.
Very good movie.
Yeah.
Where do you have your hand right now?
What?
I was quoting the movie.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen the movie, so
Oh, you're in for a treat.
yeah, it's my first time seeing it. So
Well, when you get there, you'll remember what I said,
oh wait,
and you'll laugh.
I hope so. But yeah, with that, yeah, thanks for letting me hang out. Love you all. God bless, and leave it on to you, Sanguine. Next.
Let's go call.
All right. Thank y'all for having me on as usual. It's been a while since I've been on this show. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of taking a break from doing a bunch of uploads for now. I'm gonna come back in January, so I'm still doing videos on my music channel, so I'm doing music every week. And oh yeah, God fucking speed.
Yay.
Copy that. Sort.
Well, thank you for hosting tonight, Sanguine, and for the invite, and wishing everybody a very good night. And it is officially Christmas season, so Merry Christmas! Time for all the fun music.
Ding, fries are done. Ding,
your
fries are
silly
done.
little
Ding, fries are
Thanksgiving
done.
is over.
Ooh, Mariah Carey time.
Oh God, kill her. Kill me now.
It's time.
I'll leave off with my usual of if you're passionate about something, make sure that you devour it. Don't let it devour you. And with that, have a good night, all. The zoo is closed.
Good
Night.
night.
You gonna say good night to the fine people, Camel and Caw?
Good night to the fine people.
And
Go away
call.
now.
There we go. And now I click this, but it takes a second, so suck it.